What's going on, everyone? So, Dalton Knecht finished his last Summer League game and looks forward to the upcoming NBA season. Finished the game with a 20-piece. He finished the Summer League averaging 21 points per game, 5 rebounds per game, 2 assists, and 2 steals. Now, I was very impressed with Dalton Knecht, even when he had his struggles early on, right? Even in like the California Classic. Gave you double digits in every game, but he did have a little bit of the shooting woes to begin, right? But one of the things that I kept talking about was I wanted to see not so much him be able to knock down a shot. Obviously, that's important, but shooters and, especially young guys coming in, they got the jitters, they're a little nervous, right? They're trying to get the feel for the game and stuff. That would come. And I talked about very early on, his first game he played, that I really enjoyed seeing all the things that he showed and the array in which he showed those things. Because, again, coming in, we knew he could shoot. It wasn't so much of like, oh, is he going to shoot the lights? It's in how many different versatile ways can he be an offensive threat? Can he knock down the three ball? Can he be a motion shooter? Can he catch and shoot? Can he operate and get to his spots and be crafty and, pull up in the mid-range? Can he shoot over the top? Can he get to the basket, right? Like all of these questions going in from the offensive side of things, we wanted to see, right? And, obviously we want to win every Summer League game. We want to hoist the Larry O'Brien trophy for Summer Leagues. We want to win and be in the playoffs if we can be for Summer League. Right, strictly to Summer League. I don't think it's called the Larry O'Brien Trophy, by the way, but the Las Vegas Championship Trophy. But nonetheless, right? But to me, I don't care so much about that. Obviously, I'd love that. Obviously, I'd love to have the extra basketball games. I'd love to get to see these guys a little bit more. But to me, it's more about what are they? Do you see the growth? Game to game? Do you see the comfortability? Do you see their ability to do the things that you're going to look for them to make the actual NBA roster? Those are things that I wanted to see from Knecht. Now, obviously, I'm sure Knecht and the rest of them wanted to make the playoffs and win, but I'm not playing the games. I only care about analyzing and coming to a conclusion on whether Knecht is ready or not. And in my opinion, he is ready to be in the rotation. He's not a guy that you're giving 25 to 30 minutes to, however. Now, can he get there throughout the course of the season? That's very possible, but he definitely still has some things that he needs to work on and improve on. A lot of time between now and the start of the season. He's still going to have training camp. He's still going to have preseason, and then he's going to have 82-game regular season, in which he probably will have games where he gets 25 to 30 minutes. But is he a guy that day one I'd throw out there as a starter based on what we see Summer League, or be the key, the backup three immediately, and you got to get this guy 25 minutes a game? Not quite. Now, there is a lot of pros to the abilities that he showed and his ability to play off ball, his ability to make plays, which I thought was a very big thing, right? His playmaking was very impressive to me. He's not a playmaker, but his ability to keep the ball moving, keep the ball alive, find the open man, find the open cutter, right? Like, just basically keep the ball alive. I was very impressed with Dalton Knecht and his ability to do that. But for him to be able to get his shot off with lesser talent and also be able to average 21 points per game and shoot relatively efficient without a real playmaker and without real guys setting him up properly and in his spots and having real coaching, like sets and actions to where he can come, like he talked about with JJ Redick, coming off of pin downs and stuff, right? Like once he actually gets around the LeBron Jameses, the D'Angelo Russells, even the Anthony Davis coming, getting the ball, kicking out on the post, I'm really curious to see how good Dalton Knecht can be, right? But here's the thing. We only have what we have to go off of. He clearly was better than pretty much everybody in Summer League, right? Which is what you want to see. You want to see, like, does he having his struggles, or is he just basically getting whatever he wants whenever he wants it? He was getting whatever he wanted whenever he wanted. Now, that doesn't necessarily mean he was knocking down all the shots, but like I said in game one, right? Not even just Summer League. I'm talking about the California Classic. After game one, I talked heavily about how I didn't care that he missed as many shots as he made. He got whatever he wanted it whenever he wanted, right? Like he wanted to get to this spot, he got to this spot. And you saw the craftiness. You saw his ability to change directions and switch up his dribbles, right? And beat guys off the dribble with that first step and use his athleticism and use his size and finish through contact and all the things you want to see from your young guy coming in that you're having hopes can actually be a rotation piece. I do believe he should be a rotation piece. I do believe that he should get some minutes. Again, I don't know about being, this huge, like, hey, we need to make sure he's getting 25 minutes a game. I don't know about that yet. Because again, we only have what we have to go off of. And yes, he was so impressive playing with, far superior talent and no real playmakers or guys that are going to be distractions, right? Like, there's nobody on the Lakers Summer League that's anywhere close to even drawing the attention that Austin Reeves draws. We're not even counting LeBron James and Anthony Davis. I'm saying, like, when when Austin Reeves gets crafty, he's getting in the teeth of the defense and the attention that he can draw, right? We're not even in the same stratosphere as LeBron James and Anthony Davis yet. There's nobody in Summer League that draws that kind of attention, right? Now, you put him alongside LeBron and AD, who do draw, otherworldly attention. Dalton Knecht's going to get shots unlike anything he's ever got, right? And then even D'Angelo Russell and his playmaking ability, assuming he's still on the roster when the season begins, like, Dalton Knecht's going to be, most of his shots are going to be wide open, right? Like, literally wide open. So he's more likely than not, 90% of the time, he's just going to have to knock down the open shot. But you also got to keep in mind that there is, yes, you're playing alongside less superior talent, but you're also playing against less superior talent. So how does he handle the physicality, the pace, the actual defensive schemes that teams put on him, especially if he does start to get cooking a little bit, right? You start getting that attention, all of a sudden people go, wait a minute, we need to watch out for this guy, right? So I definitely want to see, and that's why I said maybe he can eventually get to even midway through next year, the point. But to just kind of throw him out there for 25 minutes a game right now, you still need to see a couple things. But also, particularly in the defensive side of things, right? He has the tools. He has the athleticism. He has the lateral movement. He has the length. He has everything that you want for him to at least be a serviceable to good defender, right? Not even talking about necessarily being elite. But big concern was he got beat off the dribble and was out of position a lot in Summer League, right? Now, again, he had some good defensive sequences, got a couple steals a game. Like I said, he averaged 2 steals a game, but there's more to playing defense than just getting steals, right? It's about positioning. It's about the physicality. It's about being able to stay and keep your man in front of you. Now, I will say that Dalton Knecht did a good job of never really quitting on the plays. Dalton Knecht did a really good job of staying in front of guys, and even if he did get beat, his recovery, I always thought was good. He had a couple sequences like where, he got blown by, he catches up to the guy, goes and is able to contest and challenge the shot. One time he actually fouled the guy, but I still was impressed that he was able to at least give that effort, right? So I think with his athleticism, his instinct to get the basketball, I do think that he'll help with the rebounds. I mean, I wouldn't be shocked if, not necessarily this year, right? Like, I've seen people throw out, like, Dalton Knecht winning MVP or, Rookie of the Year, and Dalton Knecht, he's going to average 15 to 20 a game. I never want to put a handicap on these players. I never want to say, like, oh, they're not going to do it, because you never know, right? I mean, dude playing alongside LeBron James, Anthony Davis, guys like that, you never know, right? If he can consistently knock down the three ball with some efficiency, make up plays, yeah, it doesn't, you knock down a few threes, doesn't take that, it's not that hard to get to, like that 15 range. Realistically, he's probably going to be in that 8 to 10, I think, at most. But I could see him being like an 8-4-4 guy, right? To just for his rookie year, which for being the 8th guy or 7th guy or whatever he turns out to be, and because it all boils down to how many minutes, how much opportunity does he get, and where does he rank on the totem pole? Like, people think that, oh, he has a chance to win Rookie of the Year. I don't really think that. Now, it's not that I don't think he's capable, right? If he was on a team like the Washington Wizards, he'd probably win Rookie of the Year. But on a team like the Lakers, where again, he's probably going to be the 7th, 8th option on the Lakers offensively, how many shot attempts, how many minutes, how much opportunities is he really going to get compared to, somebody like a Zach Edey, who they might start right out the gate and he's also NBA ready. Or some of these young guys who are going to get real opportunity and are probably going to play 30 minutes a game and be able to take 20 shot attempts and all that, right? So, to me, it's not really about that. I mean, if he can be a real rotation piece on a team with LeBron James, Anthony Davis, Rui Hachimura, D'Angelo Russell, Austin Reeves, right? Again, however you feel about those guys, they're still proven NBA players. D'Angelo Russell just came off of a historically great season. LeBron James and Anthony Davis, still LeBron James and Anthony Davis. Rui Hachimura just had one of the most efficient seasons in the league, period, right? Particularly from three-point range. And then, if he can really step in, and Austin Reeves, I didn't even mention Austin Reeves, even in a down year, even in a year where people are like, oh, he was trash, still gave you a 16, 5, and 5. Like, and he was the 4th option. So, again, if Dalton Knecht if he really genuinely cracks the rotation and is a real piece for the Lakers, that's more than what you could ask for, right? Like, again, for the 17th pick to come in and actually play a real role right out the gate, like that to me would be a home run, right? Now, obviously, again, I'd love for him, if he can average 15 a game and all that stuff, then great. But again, I don't want to have these insane expectations for the kid. I'm not saying he can't do it. I'm not saying he can't get there. He's shown everything you want to see, particularly from the offensive side. But I do think that there's going to be that little learning curve. I do think that there's going to be the little hiccups. I do think it's going to take a little time to adjust to just the speed and the physicality and just different defensive sets. And, I do think that there's going to be a little downtime, right, to where he's going to have to get comfortable. He's going to have to get in the flow of things. But in the same breath, you never know, right? Like, I mean, there's been lots of guys that have came out the gate and been fantastic. And again, the expectations aren't for him to, no one's asking him to put up LeBron rookie year numbers or Victor rookie year numbers. People are just looking for him. Like, if he can get you even in a double figures, right, he averages 10 a game. That's huge. Right? But again, for your 8th guy as a rookie, like, just that immediate impact, right? I mean, that's what we'd be looking for in free agency. That's what the hope was for, Gabe Vincent last year. Right? Like, so again, I'm very high on Dalton Knecht. I think he's going to be a real rotation piece. I think he's going to get real opportunity right out the gate. I don't think it's going to be enough for him to put up, insane numbers and necessarily win Rookie of the Year, but you never know. Like I said, the best way to do that is you're so good they can't deny it, right? So we'll see. But anyway, as always, this is a discussion. Pass a question on you. Let me know your thoughts and opinions down in the comments below. What do you think? How do you feel? What are your thoughts? What did you think of Dalton Knecht? Were you impressed? Were you not? Were you somewhere in between? Ever feel whatever your thoughts are? I'd love to hear it. So let me know down in the comments below. That being said, if you haven't liked this video, hit that like button. Helps me a lot. Helps me enjoy these types of videos, and I truly appreciate it. Not subscribe to the channel, hit that subscribe button. Turn on the bell notifications. Appreciate y'all. See you in the next one.